Google AI Studio can make some really good looking websites now. That part is easy. We have made plenty of those. The real problem starts after the site is ready. How do you put it on your own live domain properly? How do you update the content later without making a mess? And how do you make it a real website, not just something sitting inside the AI builder? That's where most people get stuck. So in this video, I'll show you the whole setup step by step. We'll take a site from the Google AI Studio, connect it to GitHub, connect it to Hostinger, put it on a real domain, and set it up the right way so the future changes are easier too. By the end, you won't just have a site that looks good in preview, you'll have a real website live on your domain, set it up properly. Alright, let's start. Open your browser, go to Google, type in Google AI Studio. Open the first official link. Then sign into your Google account. Once you're inside, look to the left side and click Build. And this is the area where you tell Google what kind of website you want. Now here's the easy way to do this. You can type your prompt directly inside Google AI Studio, like build a creative agency website. Now it'll still generate a website just based on this prompt. But if you want a detailed, cleaner prompt, you can use your AI tool. I'm opening ChatGPT and I'm asking it to write a website prompt for me. For example, you can say, write me a detailed prompt for Google AI Studio to create a creative agency website with this hero section, services, testimonial, and all. And I'm also adding here, it should be modern, slick looking website. Prompt it. It will generate a detailed prompt. Copy that prompt, go back to the AI Studio, paste the prompt in this prompt box. Now, before you generate, open the settings. Click on here. First, make sure you're using the latest Gemini model available. Second, make sure the framework is something like React or Next.js, depending on what interface shows. I'm selecting Next.js. Now, close the settings. Now, just click on Build. Just let it generate the website. It can take a few minutes. Once it's done, it'll show a preview right here, but do not rush to the next step. Look at it properly, scroll through it, check the hero section, check the text, the buttons, overall layout, check whether it looks something you would actually want to publish. And here's the important part. If one thing looks bad, that does not mean the whole website is bad. Just tell it exactly what to fix. For example, here I can prompt it again. Make the hero section cleaner. Use better spacing. Make the fonts feel more premium. Add a stronger call to action. Just anything you want. That is how you get better output. Not just starting over every 5 seconds by telling it very clearly what exactly to improve. Google AI Studio supports pushing the project to GitHub as the part of the build workflow. Once your website looks good enough, now we need to save this project somewhere proper, and that place is GitHub. So go to the top right area and click Settings. Then find GitHub from here. Click on it. If you already have GitHub account, great. Just click Sign In button and connect it. If you do not have one yet, open a new tab, go to github.com, create a free account, then come back here and continue. Now click Sign In to GitHub. Then approve the connection. You may see an option asking what repositories to allow. You can choose all repositories or select the ones you want, depending on your setup. Then continue. Now give your project a repository name. Keep this part simple. I'm going to make it Nova website like this because my website's logo has this title. Just keeping it simple. Then also add a repository description like creative agency website. Then choose whether you want it public or private. Either can work. Then click Create GitHub repository. After that, finalize it by committing the project. So if you see something like stage and commit all changes, click that. In my case, it's right here, and that is it. Now your AI website is no longer just living inside a tool preview. Now it's sitting inside GitHub, ready to connect to a real hosting. Now we need to put this website on a real server. For this workflow, we're using Hostinger. Why? Because Hostinger has a direct Node.js web app setup that can connect to GitHub repo and deploy the site from there. That means you're not manually downloading files, uploading files, fixing folders, and doing weird technical stuff. It's a much cleaner path. And in my opinion, Hostinger is one of the fastest web hosting out there. So open a new tab. We have to go to Hostinger, type on your address bar, jimfahaddigital.com/best host. Make sure you use my affiliate link and you'll be inside of Hostinger. From here, click on the pricing, scroll down, and this part matters. Choose a hosting plan that supports Node.js web apps. Right now, that means the unlimited plan or one of the cloud plans. So do not just randomly pick the cheapest option because it looks fine. Check that it supports Node.js web apps first. Like this unlimited one supports Node.js. You can create unlimited amount of Node.js apps with this plan. So I'm choosing this unlimited one. Click on choose plan. This is the cart page. From the period, you can choose an up to 48 months. I do not recommend choosing the 1 month plan because the per month price becomes really high. You can choose 12 months plan, but remember the higher the period is, the more discount you get. For example, like by choosing 48 months, the monthly price becomes only $2.99, a huge discount. Then if you want some extra discounts, click on have a coupon code. Add my coupon code, which is JFD10. Click on apply. You'll get additional 10% discount. Now your monthly fee is even less. Now click on continue. Quickly register with Hostinger. Choose payment method, fill up your card information, and complete the purchase. So after purchasing, if you see any onboarding on Hostinger, just skip that and visit to hostinger.com, log into your account, and you'll be in the Hostinger's panel or H panel. From here, go to Websites, then click on Add Website. You'll see different setup options. Do not choose WordPress, don't choose Website Builder or Custom PHP HTML website. Click on Node.js Web App. This is the correct one for this kind of project we're doing. Now decide where this website is going to live. We have to put a domain name. You can put your main domain, subdomain, or use a temporary domain. If you got Hostinger, you get a free domain name. Just claim that domain name and put that here. Or if you're still testing, you can use a temporary domain name. I'm just going to put my domain name here, select it, and click Next. After that, Hostinger will ask you to connect your GitHub. Click on Connect with GitHub. Authorize it. Click on Install and Authorize. Click on Verify via email and put the verification code sent on your email right here. And just click Verify. Now select the exact repository you created earlier. I've created this Nova website. I'm selecting this and clicking Continue. And now you're on the Build Settings page. This part looks scary, but relax. In many cases, Hostinger will detect the framework for you automatically, so just review what I found. First, check the repository is correct, and make sure you select the framework preset next.js. Now, before you click Deploy, you'll see a step called Environment Variables. Do not skip this if your project needs any secret values. For example, this could be a Gemini API key, a database URL, a Stripe secret key, or any other private value your app needs to run. So here's what to do. Click on this Add. You'll see this pop up. Then in this key box, type the variable name. I'm adding Gemini API key. And on the second box, we have to add the real value. So as we have built this website using Google AI Studio, so I'm going to come back to Google AI Studio, click on back to start. And on the bottom left, click on Get API Key. On the top right, click on Create API Key. You can name it anything. I'm going to name it Nova API Key. Then click on Create Key. This row will be created. This is the Nova API key. Now from here, click on this Copy API key. It will be copied to clipboard. Then go back to the hostinger and add that exact text you have copied as a value. Okay. Now do the same for every variable your app needs. So to be safe, I'm going to actually add some more variables. Click on Add More, Add More, Add More. I'm going to add a couple of them. So after this one, I'm typing Gemini API key, then Google API key, and I'm going to put the same value on the value boxes for all the variables. Just put the same API key you have copied from the Google AI Studio. Okay, after pasting, I'm just going to delete the extra boxes which are empty. Now click on Finish. We're good. After that, we can click on Deploy. So currently this is deploying. Just wait a little bit. Hostinger is building the app and putting it online. And it says deployment completed. You can click on Go to Dashboard and we can see the website address here. Click on it and our website is live. Now don't just glance at the home page and say, yep, it's done, but actually test it. Scroll the page, click on the menu, click the buttons, check the sections, check whether the animations still work, check mobile view too, because sometimes the preview looks great, but the live version shows you one small thing you still want to fix. So test it like a real person would use it. And when everything works, that's it. Your AI Studio website is now sitting on a real domain. Okay, now I'm going to show you an optional feature, which is actually really cool. Once the site is live, you can also make it feel like a real business website by setting up a business email. Something like hello@yourdomain.com, contact@yourdomain.com, support@yourdomain.com. So inside Hostinger, click on Emails. If your plan includes email, scroll down, you'll see it says Claim Your Free Email. Scroll down and click on Start Free. And you have to select the domain name you want to use with the email. So I'm selecting this, my main domain name. Now click Next. And you'll see this again, free business email. Click on Get Started. Click on Start Free Trial. And we can type any text here, like hello, support, contact. I'm going to put hello. It looks good. So it will be like hello@yourdomainname.com, a professional email. Now here, put a password. Make sure you put a strong password. Then click Create Mailbox. And the mailbox is created successfully. You can click on Open Inbox. And this is your email inbox. And of course, you can use any other email services with your custom professional email address. Now your website has a matching business email too. That makes the whole thing feel much more professional. Okay, now here's the part people really love. Let's say later you want to change something on your website. Maybe you want a better headline. Maybe you want to add another button. Maybe you want to change this button to start a project. So here's what to do. Go back to Google AI Studio, go back to the dashboard, click on Build, click on Your Apps, and open the app you have created. In my case, this is this one. Now let's say I want an animation on this button. I just have to prompt it here. Send prompt. Wait a few moments. Okay, it's done. The code has been updated. Now we can see the update right here in the preview. But if we go to our real website on the real domain name, we cannot see the animation on the button yet because this is not a preview. This is actually sitting on a hosting on a domain name. So what I have to do is click on Publish, go to GitHub again, and click on Stage and commit all the changes. Now what it'll do is update all the codes to the GitHub repository, and it can take some time to deploy the changes on the real site. But not too long, it can take like 3 to 5 minutes. So after a few minutes, just refresh the page and see if the update is still here or not. I cannot see the update, so I'm just going to wait a few minutes and come back. And now when we refresh after a few minutes, we can see the update is right here. The button is nicely animating. And that's the best part of this whole setup. Once everything is connected, updating the website becomes very easy. So that's the full process. We started with Google AI Studio. We made the website. We connected it to GitHub. We connected that to Hostinger. We deployed it on a real domain. And then we saw how easy it is to change or update it later. So if this was helpful, make sure you like the video, subscribe to our channel, comment if you have any doubts. I'm going to try to reply you personally. Alright, so I'll see you in the next one. For now, bye-bye.